Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we're going to be starting a fresh story, which should be interesting. Let's see which partner we are going to team up with. We got Cyrus Raw, we got Zane Blue, we got a bunch of Blairs, we got Alexis, we have a bunch of people over here that I haven't even considered teaming up with. We did team up with Night Shroud at some point. We got Jasmine, but we haven't done Mindy yet. We got Dark Magician Girl, we got Jinzo, Slade, Jagger. Lots of interesting characters to say the least. Titan, both forms, because for some reason he gets two. Amniel, Camula. Just a ton of people. Out of all of these characters, I think our next partner is going to be Slade Princeton, the older brother of the Princeton Corp. And we're going to call ourselves the Billion... Oh. Okay, how do I do this? The $1 billion... It's not gonna fit. Whatever. $1 billion men. You guys can get the rest. It's the $1 billion men. Because as long as I'm working with him, I now own $1 billion. Good morning, Cooper. Yeah, we're going to complete world domination. I already did with your younger brother in a different story. It'd be nice to conquer the world of duel monsters as a team. It may not be that easy, though, so I'll need your full cooperation. Do well, and I'll contribute to your bank account. Yeah! That's all I ever wanted! Oh my god, the things I would do for money. You have no idea. The things I would be willing to do. So, since we're going to be teaming up with him, we are now going to be emptying our deck, and it's time to try out a dragon deck, which should be fun. So, looking at our cards, what would be a fun dragon deck that we haven't already used, which is hard to find, given all the dragon cards we have used in this series? Let's go with... Oh, I haven't really used FoolsGrand, huh? We could try FoolsGrand, okay. Let's say FoolsGrand is the boss monster. Obviously, it's a dragon deck. Use Red Eyes, makes the most sense. But FoolsGrand will be the meat of the deck. Let's also use... He uses King Dragoon, I think, so I should use it too. Plus, it's fun to run fusions. So we'll run King Dragoon fusion. Let's see, what else should we run? I personally like Prime Material Dragon, but I'm not going to use it this time around. I'm going to hold back a little bit on my opponents. Sometimes I can go a little too hard and it's a little brutal. I don't need to be that evil. Let's see here. I can go with... There's a lot of good cards here, don't get me wrong. It's just that I gotta think if any of these are that worth it. Lesser Fiends, Kiryu... Paladin, Spear Dragon's totally worth, Blizzard Dragon's worth. I don't know why I passed them. Luster Dragon's worth. I might add more, but for now they're worth. Red Eyes Wyvern's worth. Let's see. Dragon Ragnarok is necessary. I have Lord of D, right? I hope I do. Wait, I didn't even think about that. Do I even have Lord of D? Mass Dragon's good. That's going to help me with my fusing probabilities. Let's see. You know, for fun, we could just run other dragon fusions just to... It'll make the deck slower, but it'll make the deck more interesting. Do I even have Guardian Dragon? I do. Yeah, no, we could totally run other fusions. Alright, why not? Because sometimes it's not about winning. It's about having a good time. Petite Dragon. Yeah, that would be fine. Let me just see what else we got before I make a decision. You know what? Yeah, screw it. We'll throw a Petite Dragon in there. We'll throw, what's it called? Where are the fusions? Darkfire Dragon in the deck. Why not? So we got a Darkfire Dragon. Mirage Dragon's also pretty good. We should throw that in there. I'm probably going to take some stuff out, but it's there. Baby Dragon. You know what? I'll save that for a Joey deck. Plus, I've already used it in other stuff. You like Cave Dragon. No, thank you. You are not even dragon-based. You are what I'm looking for. Kaiser Dragon is good. We can run 2, actually. I highly doubt we'll summon 2, but we can run 2. Okay, I think that's all the dragon cards I would like to use. Oh, and 5 God, just so we can get some use out of Future Fusion into Dragon's Mirror. Alright, so let's reset that. Now we're going to go ahead and search for the 2 monsters we need. We are going to need King of the Swamp for sure if we're going to make this work. So let's just go in and just type in Fusion. And that should help us find what we need. So now we've done this, we just organize it like this, and we'll take a Future Fusion for sure. Instant Fusion actually has a use, we'll take that. Poly is old school, but I'll take it. Yeah, let's take a Poly into the deck. We probably could Super Polymerization, especially with DNA Surgery, but I'm not going to go that far. Let's Dragon's Mirror for sure. We have a lot of fusion cards, so this deck is very brickable. Super bricky deck. But we have $1 billion now, so I don't think we care anymore. I don't think I care anymore about bricking. Alright, 2 King of the Swamps, and now we gotta readjust our monsters. So we'll take out a FoolsGrand, we don't need 3. Red Eyes Darkness Metal, obviously it's busted, you should run 3. Spear Dragon, Luster Dragon, Wyverns, Divine Dragons. I still need a Lord of D in this deck. That would be too many monsters, so let's take something out. Let's take out... Ooh. I'll take out 1 Wyvern, I don't even need it. And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to get a Lord of D, which is Light and Spellcaster. He might be Dark, actually. Wait, yeah, he's the one Dark thing, never mind. He is Dark and Spellcaster, which that's a lot of cards now, but I'm sure we'll be able to find them. There's only 82 Dark Spellcasters after all. And he has exactly 1,200 attack points. I do have one. Okay, thankfully I do have a Lord of D. I have 2 King Dragoons, so maybe I'll run 2 of these just to focus on that fusion. He's not great for the deck, but it's fine. We'll take out 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal. And let's go to the big cards that we're going to need. The guaranteed cards, the cards that actually will make a difference. So focusing on a deck like this deck has a lot of big monsters. And this deck has a lot of cards that are just useless. They're poly, they're cards that'll just be sitting there. So I'm going to need to buy myself time with swords. TT can buy me time. Premature Burial can buy me monsters. MST is a necessity, sadly. Monster Born is very good. Mirror Force is very good. Magic Cylinder can buy me 1 turn of attacking. Heavy Storm is very important. And this deck could benefit from Foolish Burial, technically. Alright, anything else? Okay, and then now that I have all that, let's specifically look for dragon-based cards. So now that we've done all of that fun searching, we focused on fusion, but I'm not going to make it that hard of a fusion deck. That's why we only run 1 poly. But we have 2 King of the Swamp, so it's easy to find that poly. Let us say what kind of dragon spells and traps we should run. I'm hoping for something that can help me revive a dragon. That would be the best. Doesn't look like they exist yet, or I just don't own it. Higher odds that dragon revival just doesn't exist. Okay. Then we will think of something else. Let's see. I'm going to go with... No. Wow, there's really no dragon support card that I actually would want. Alright, screw it. Then I'm not going for it. Let's go with a different type. Let's go with... Go to this. Go to normal spell. There's 1 spell that can really help out my deck because I run varying levels. And that card would be Reasoning. Okay, And this is a deck now. We have 13 spells, 3 traps, and a billion monsters that have jobs to do. Obviously, this deck has a lot of for fun cards in it, but that's kind of the best part. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to change our deck name. We are now... FoolsGrand Infusions. I'm going to call it... FoolsGrand. Because we're about to make a couple $1,000s every duel. The FoolsGrand. So, working with the $1 billion duelist, we are going to take up the second to last duel slot. Oh my god, that's brutal. Absolutely brutal. And let's duel. Come on, Slade. We got to go find some opponents. Someone worthwhile, that is. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, that definitely some opponents in here. We have not fought Viper very often, so let's get him first. I'll go first, Slade. I don't want to duel with you until I even understand my own deck. I may have put it together, but that doesn't mean I understand what it's supposed to do. Not yet, anyway. I think it's supposed to summon Darkfire Dragon. I think that's the whole goal of the deck, is summon Darkfire Dragon. The FoolsGrand. Alright, interesting. I'm halfway there. I activate the Futurist of Futures, Fusion, sorry. And we could go for anything. 5-God is the most obvious and easy choice. We're going to go for King Dragoon, because we don't want to win like that. I don't want to just 5-God every time. Let's make sure to mix it up. I highly doubt he can beat a Red Eyes Wyvern. His Venom cards are extremely weak. But they are like, they're overtime cards. As long as he gets his field spell, he can win overtime. Or he could get bricked because there are not that many cards in existence. Yep, that happens. And I pulled it off. I activate Polymerization. And with this legendary card... No! You're gonna stop me from summoning Darkfire Dragon, you evil bastard. I'm honestly I'm sad. I'm sad. I was gonna do it. That's it. I summoned Petite Dragon in attack mode. And I'm going all in. I'm very upset right now. He ruined my day. He actively ruined my day. And I'm going to make him pay. He's going to bleed for this. Alright, 600 damage from my Petite Dragon. A card I got to use a lot in Dungeon Dice Monsters, because in Dungeon Dice Monsters, it buffs all dragons' attack points, which is pretty crazy. I drew MST, and most likely he's going to have a way to kill my King Dragoon, so I'd like to use it beforehand. Oh, I can't summon FoolsGrand from the hand. Yeah, it's a graveyard summon, which is where Red Eye's Darkness Metal comes in. But let's destroy this card. That's completely fine. I mean, that's a handy card that you keep showing me, but it's completely fine that you did that. I'm going to summon our boss monster, FoolsGrand, since he gets built-in protection from the King Dragoon. FoolsGrand, let's go ahead and let's have some fun. Let's do some damage. Honestly, we can just win this turn. Let's Premature Burial for game. And the monster I'll bring back is the Red Eyes Wyvern. Oh, that was a fun duel. I attack with King Dragoon, and the $1 billion deck is definitely going to work. Now, we're going to end it with FoolsGrand. I don't want to attack with him yet. It's kind of cool to actually win with the boss monster on the first duel that I actually have performed with it. That's great. We won with FoolsGrand immediately. Okay. And I'd even get it through Foolish Burial into Premature Burial. I got it through just normal summoning it. Crazy. I'm trapped in this room. Cyrus and Atticus sounds like a gross combo. Let's do it. I'm down. Hey there, Psy Guy. I would love to tag duel. I just realized they might not even be the combo, but we're going to do a tag duel just to get used to our partner's deck and to see how they perform. I'm assuming he's just a big dragon beater deck, so he's going to brick pretty often. But that's why I run Red Eye's Darkness Metal to hope... Oh yeah, you're with Taku. Uh-oh. Hopefully that'll make up for it. Alright, Slade, what do you got? Actually, you have Mystic Tomato. That's pretty handy. That's a pretty handy card. I don't like Dimension Fusion. The AI typically doesn't use it that well. I really don't like an opponent with swords, though. That disgusts me. Especially when I can't do anything about it. I'm going to activate Reasoning. Level 4 is a good choice. Damn you. I'm going to activate Foolish Burial. After doing so, I'm going to throw away Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon. After doing that, I'm going to activate Premature Burial. Now I can bring back Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon. Then I'm going to activate Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon's effect. And I'm going to special summon, I would say, Twin-Headed Behemoth in case of emergency. And I'm going to normal summon Lord of D to protect my Red Eye's Darkness Metal. I end my turn. How would you like to respond, Taku? Okay, you like warrior cards. Good to know. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good warrior. My Lord of D is in danger. Okay, that was a weird target. Lord of D being safe gives me a lot of joy. That means I can still do things. Important things. I can end you. I can end you in an instant. Alright, so let's see. Our partner, he's going to summon the White Horn Dragon and use the opponent's Rhoda against them. Yep, we're going to get a nice buff. Darkness Metal's like, hey, I have a Luster Dragon in my hand. And now I have 2 tributes for my FoolsGrand. The problem is, swords is still an issue. Luckily, my partner drew Mirror Force, so if they go after our Lord of D, we can protect it. And we will, because it is nice to have the protection. Alright. All trap cards are worthless now. Good thing I only run 3. But losing Lord of D means our monsters are at risk. I draw. Blizzard Dragon would have been nice earlier. It really would have been nice earlier. I activate my monster's effect. I'm going to special summon the Blizzard Dragon from my hand. We are going to use its effect to protect our super powerful monsters. And then we're just going to have to sit here. That swords has been so brutal. Absolutely disgusting swords. Is that Road? Does he have Morphine Jar on the field? Is that why he did this? Yep. Alright, well at least we're getting a new hand and FoolsGrand goes to the grave where I want it. I have MST now, so there's some value. Obnoxious is just annoying. It's not going to actually stop us. Oh, now it's an issue. Okay, now it's becoming even more of an issue. And no traps can be activated. Alright, my partner's got this. It's time to do some heavy damage. King of the Swamp. He could make a... Oh, Lord of D's dead. Never mind. Wait, he could just bring back... No, he can't. No, he could bring back something powerful at least. Or we're just gonna... Yeah, that beats one of the obnoxious Celtic Guardians, I guess. And the other one's locked down by my Blizzard Dragon. So, you know, that works out for us. And Familiar Knight. Nope, we can't summon, but he probably could. No, he can't! Wow! I am shocked he couldn't summon. I'm also curious what the field spell is. I'm very curious about the field spell. Alright, well, doesn't matter. You're attached to Premature Burial, therefore, to defeat all the cards on the field, all I have to do is play this handy-dandy MST. Beautiful. And now that I've done this, I have complete control of this duel. So much so that I could even... No, it's fine. Let's just win as is. I attack for 28. This $1 billion deck is going to work. Oh, I should have thought about Kyroid. Okay, I attack for 14. I didn't even think about that. He rarely uses it. It depends on the deck, I guess. Whatever this deck is, it runs Kyroid, and it has 6 fusions, which means he has 2 fusions. He has 2 Kyroids! Oh my god! No wonder he's been bricked. I was curious. It's because you have too many kites in your deck. You bitch. Alright, you bought Taku 1 turn. If Taku gets something like Lightning Vortex, I'm gonna scream. Monsterborn doesn't scare me. We're the strongest thing on the field. We can beat it with Mystic Tomato. We can beat that with Divine Dragon Ragnarok or Blizzard Dragon. Alright, you just need to be smart enough to attack with your weakest monsters, which in Tag Force seems like a common occurrence, so go for it. Sure, you could do that, but make sure you kill him with Mystic Tomato. And then attack with anything that's weak. Oh, you just happen to be right that they played a stronger card. Good on you. Good freaking on you, dude. Alright, big damage comes through. Slade Princeton has dominated the duel, and through that domination, I can now get some new stuff. I want another shot at the belt. You're not getting crap. I won. Alright, me and Slade have a good partnership going. I'm actually quite excited. Let me get one more duel in just to practice my deck again by myself. It is brand new. I need to get used to the combos and whatever it's planned to do. Also, I'm really sad I didn't get to summon Darkfire Dragon. I can't believe it. I can't believe the man was like, I negate Poly. I will never allow you to summon Darkfire Dragon. I could have done it on my first turn, or my first duel. It would have been great. Instead, I have to suffer sadness. Alright, duelu indeed. This is a really good hand. This is like a scary good hand. It's even better than I could have ever imagined. Okay, well, I could summon Darkfire Dragon alright, in 2 different ways. How do I want to play this? Do I play this the safe way, or do I just go for it? I'm going to activate Foolish Burial. By doing so, I'm going to throw away a lot of good cards to throw away. The most obvious one is still going to be Red Eyes, even though it cannot work with FoolsGrand in the hand. I only own 2 FoolsGrands. How do I keep getting one in my hand? I would prefer one in the grave, which I could have done right now, but it's not even the combo I need. So I'm just going to go ahead and activate Premature Burial. And by doing so, I'm going to summon Darkness Metal. I'm about to spend every option I have against my opponent, if you haven't caught on yet. I'm going to use my special summoning powers to summon Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. I am going to summon my Darkfire Dragon, not the way I wanted to, but I'll take it. I use Instant Fusion, this is one of the reasons why we're running it, to summon Darkfire Dragon. And then I can normal summon FoolsGrand. So, I did spend every single option I have, but unless this Slifer Red student started with the most powerful card in the game, Mirror Force, we're good. Oh, you have Lesser Dragon! Oh, that's so cool! He's using Metal Dragon, that's awesome. I would use that card too. One of these days I'm going to run an old school fusion deck. We've been playing this game long enough where I could just say screw it. I'll have to only fight Slifer Reds, but it's doable. And this is why I hate the game. How do they keep getting that? Today I feel a little cursed. Alright, I could just summon Blizzard Dragon. I could special summon my other dragon, yeah. If I could draw Fairy Dragon, it's over. I'll summon the Damian Draco. Oh, I could just summon Darkfire. I did it! I summoned Darkfire Dragon. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, if I could just draw Fairy Dragon, I could summon the Damian Draco special back from the early seasons of Master Era. I can bring out Kaiser Dragon. How many of you will freak out over that? Alright, reasoning. Get me a Fairy Dragon. Damn it. How dare you give me a way stronger monster? I don't want that. You know what? Just in case you have a flip effect, what if I just make it so you're stuck? Because you have swords. I don't want you doing anything, Kura. I would like to see you fuse. It would be kind of cool. Try to match my Darkfire. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's pretty good. It's not better than me, but it's pretty good. That's also pretty good. You know what? Swords has bought you enough time to actually make some plays, and I'm impressed. You can't beat me quite yet, and you attacked the wrong monsters, but I'm impressed nonetheless. I draw. I have Spear Dragon. I have Red Eyes Darkness Metal. We're going to hold down Zoa for a turn. Zoa's a little annoying after all. We're going to normal summon Spear Dragon just to hold the field and maybe bait the Metal Shooter. And then we're going to special summon, I don't know. Let's go with my Wing Guardian just in case I draw Fairy Dragon or King of the Swamp. It'd be really cool to summon a Kaiser Dragon. I think we can all agree on that. Another tribute? Wait, what? Wait, what? It's the metal armored bug! Everything in its path is destroyed. Oh no, he knew Blizzard Dragon was the threat. I have to reason with this giant creature. Level 8. I got Petite Dragon. It's the wrong one. Alright, well, it's a shame, but I don't really have an option here. I could make the Mighty 5-God Dragon if I needed to, but I won't. FoolsGrand, it's time. Earn your keep. Everything in its path is destroyed, even you, FoolsGrand. There we go. There we go. I'm even going to let Petite Dragon get in there for a little bit of damage. Oh my gosh, that's super fun. Oh man, I think I'm going to like this deck. I think it's just silly enough and just good enough to work together. It's got that good mix. I think we're going to have a good time. All right, guys, that's all we got for dueling today. Let's go get some freaking cards. We made money. We not only did we make money, but we also have a ton of money from the previous story, thanks to our decent score on the test. Decent enough to get us the money reward. Hey there, Sadie, it's your buddy Cooper. Yeah, I see a lot of interesting packs here, but there's only one I want. Give me a whole box of this nonsense. And then I might buy a box of something else today, just to spice things up. Wow, this Jaden pack is not 100%ed yet. You know what? We have to. We got 100%. We'll save the rest of our money for next time. We spent 9 grand today. That's enough. Ooh, Thunder Giant. Ooh, piece of candy. I'm just hoping we could see the cards I'm missing. Woody the Woodsman, of course. Ocean Man. Alright, the Wild Wingman. Necroid Shaman. He's pretty cool. Shining Flare Wingman, pretty cool, but I have a billion copies of that card. I'm not going to get any new cards, am I? I'm missing like 2 cards in this pack. Yep, if that's the same ultra rare, then I'm screwed. I always pull Shining Flare Wingman. I think it's happened like an insane amount of times. Terra Firma, yeah, that's a cool boss monster. No, no, no. We got better stuff than this. Come on, show me something new. No, we have Woody already. I want a new card, maybe a super rare. I'm probably only missing ultra rares though, so getting all those Shining Flare Wingmans have screwed me. But it is cool just to see the hero cards in general. We had a hero deck back when we worked with Jaden. It was pretty cool. A little bit weak, but that's how hero decks go. Very inconsistent. Can be completely destroyed by 1 Sakuretsu armor. Hero counterattack. Alright, here's the pack where we might get something new. Nope. None of that looked that interesting. What did how did I get the same one? There we go. That seems kind of interesting. Probably already own it, but it's... Oh, Insect Princess! But it seems interesting. Yeah, that card is good if I ever want to run Haman or anything like that. Alright, Captain Tenacious. Don't need it, but hey, there it is. Nope, I already have that card. What did I just say? How am I getting copies in this pack? The pack that... Oh my god! The pack that owns every single card in the game, and I'm getting copies of the same rare. Absolutely disgusting. Am I being punished for buying a whole box of this? I am. I am totally am. Look at these cards that I'm pulling. How? How is that possible? Every single card in the game is in this pack, and I'm getting the same rares. That's actually mind-boggling. What the heck? Oh, Mecha Bunny. Flipping the table. That's me right now. That's me. Oh, hi, Wretched Ghost. Flipping the table's pretty cool. Oh, a Fossil Knight. That's kind of cool. Another attribute ball. I swear I pulled like 5 of those rares. That's a good card, but it's probably banned. New cards. We got Exchange of Spirit. Actually banned. Okay. We got Testament of the Arcane Lords. Another one of those cards that attack for winning the match. 3 Spellcasters. Cool. Flipping the table. Yeah, I don't really own that many Dizzy cards, but still cool. Cenozoic Fossil Knight. Very cool. Tribe Infecting Virus. Banned as hell. Yep, that's about it. Out of curiosity, how many of those Shining Flares do I own? I own 7 ultra rare Shining Flare Wingmans. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, what are you gonna do? That is gonna be it for this episode, guys. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I guess I'll be seeing you all next time with our new dragon deck. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Bye-bye.